Hi, my name is Ashley Gunkel, and I'm going to give you a little bit of background information on myself before I share with you my dream and my vision and what it is I'm asking you to help me out with today. I've been designing custom garments for 2 to 3 years right now. Fashion has always been my passion ever since high school. When it came time for my junior prom, I wanted a dress that I knew nobody else was going to have. Of course, every girl does. Well, at the time, I was lucky enough that I was dating a guy whose mother was a seamstress, so I was able to pick out fabrics, my silhouette, design my very first dress, and have her help me make it. It was amazing. Ever since then, I knew where my heart, my passion was. I have been designing ever since and have never stopped. After high school, I attended Mississippi State University, where I received my Bachelor's in Science and Human Sciences with a degree in Apparel, Textiles, and Merchandising with an emphasis in design and minors in Business and Marketing. By attending college here, I was given the opportunity to travel abroad over to London and was able to study fashion over there. After London and graduating college, I interned in New York with Donna Karan and a company called Mint Collection by Jody Arnold. Having dealt with all these different varieties of working with a large corporation fashion designer and a designer just starting out, I was able to learn so much more than I ever thought I would. I recently participated in Fashion Week New Orleans, where I was named top designer. I competed against 11 other contestants, and winning this was just a huge accomplishment. Okay, now for me to share with you exactly what I'm asking your help with. In winning this competition, it has given me the motivation and the drive to go to the next step and not just treat my designing as a hobby or something I do on the side of work, but as a full-time career. As a designer, entrepreneur, and fashion lover, it is time for me to move forward in the next step of making my dreams come true. I want to do this by creating an online store, which I will name Stitched, and sell my ready-to-wear garments. I have manufacturing opportunities in Austin, Charleston, and New Orleans to help manufacture my ready-to-wear collections. Not only do I want to launch my own brand line in an online store, but also give the opportunity to other emerging designers to have a platform to begin their process in getting their career started and marketing their brand and their garments out to the world as well in a store atmosphere. As an independent designer, it is very difficult, especially for someone like me who has a full-time job, and I'm trying to accomplish these things on top of already working, 40 hours or so a week. You sew everything, you cut everything, you design everything, you fabric shop, you pick the trims, zippers, buttons. You are basically in charge of the whole manufacturing process yourself. This can get to be very overwhelming, especially when you're trying to grow, and as one person you can only handle so many orders and so many things coming at you at one time. This is why I've reached out to these other resources. Like I said, I have manufacturing options to help me in being able to make this process doable. Stitched is not only going to be a platform for me to launch my brand, but also a platform for other emerging designers going through the same things I am right now to launch their brands. Knowing how difficult it is to get into this market and to try to make it, I want to create a place open for other designers, trying to make it an easier pathway for them to get started in their careers. Once Stitch has been established and up and running for approximately 6 months, it is time to branch out and go for some retail exposure. I want to expand the brand A-Gunk, go to market, travel around the different areas, New Orleans, Mississippi, coast, Upper Mississippi, Charleston, Texas, and work on reaching out to these other areas and expanding the brand and having them located in these different boutique stores. Now, I know exclusivity and differentiation between looks and styles is very key, especially in fashion. So my proposal is I will continue to design and run my ready-to-wear lines for my online store, Stitched, but I will also create a new line that will be specifically focused on boutiques and selling the boutiques. So it will have a little bit of a different look as opposed to what you can buy online. That way, customers that are buying in the stores also have the opportunity to visit the website and visit the online store and not only see the different pieces for the Gunkel brand, but will also have the opportunity to learn and discover the emerging designers that Stitched has also included inside the store. So it's not only giving an opportunity, a growing opportunity for myself, but also for the emerging designers that are going to be featured inside the online store. So it's a win-win, great opportunity for both parties. Not only do I want to create this platform and launch my line and, you know, just wake up every day doing what I love, but I am a big and firm believer on giving back to the community and giving back to those who have helped you on your way and helped you get to the point to where you are and being successful. I feel that you should always be thankful for those that have continued to support and encourage you on your journey to getting to where you are. So my plan is to create a fashion show, an annual fundraiser fashion show. Fashion shows are always about what's new, what's hot, what's coming in, what's the next best thing that's going to be on the market. I want to create a clothing drive fashion show, meaning because you're coming to see what's new, why don't you bring in your old things that you're wanting to get rid of and all these donations will be taken up and donated to local services such as Goodwill, Salvation Army, you know, places that are in need of these different types of garments and clothes. Not only do I want to give back to the community and help those in need, but also help benefit a student on their pathway to self-discovery. What I mean by this is that I want to create 2 scholarships for beginning college students looking to enter into the fashion design program. One focused on the entry at Mississippi State University, which is where I was able to learn and grow my fashion knowledge and expertise, as well as a general scholarship available to entering freshmen, whether it be at a school in New York, California, anywhere, but basically striving to do the same things that I went to school for design or merchandising or anything related to the fashion subject. Now, I know it seems like a lot, launching a brand, beginning an online store, ready-to-wear capability, giving emerging designers opportunity, growing into boutique retail exposure, giving back to the community with fashion shows, charity. All this is not even the beginning of what I'm trying to accomplish. The thought behind building this online store, Stitched, is not only to promote brand growth and give designers a pathway to sell their clothing, but also a platform to create something much bigger with more possibilities. Once Stitched has proven its success, it will be time to stitch in other opportunities to continue the growth of the company. My long-term plan is to create a firm that is home for stylists, designers, event coordinators, and other fashion-related jobs. Stitched will be the homeland for all these jobs to collaborate and work as one. This is my future, my goal. This is what I am striving to do with my life. Designing and fashion is what makes me happy. It's what makes my heart go in the morning. I can't get enough of it. I want to be able to do this full time. I want to make it happen, and I not only want to make it happen for myself, but for other people as well, just because I know what it takes to push yourself and go through the limits in getting just the little bit of exposure that you can. Just an overview, the campaign money will be used to purchase samples and core inventory needed to launch Stitched and the Gunkel brand, which includes fabrics, trims, buttons, threads, everything needed to manufacture the collection. The funding will also go towards employing the website and graphic designers, models, photographers, all the people needed and included in making this first launch happen. Part of the funds will also go towards warehouse space, manufacturing costs, studio space, fashion show entries, and to promote brand knowledge of Gunkel, traveling expenses needed to aid in placing the brand in boutiques around the United States, and future expansion opportunities to grow the business. The money will also be used to establish the first annual fashion show that incorporates a charitable clothing drive, as well as funding a new college scholarship for other kids with the same dream of becoming a designer. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for even taking the time to even listen to my dream and my vision and my plan and what it is I'm trying to accomplish here. I just want to say thank you to those who contribute to this cause, especially those that know what it is like to grow up with a dream, endure the sacrifices along the journey, and have the courage to follow through and not do anything to let it stop you going for what you want and making it happen. I understand not everyone can contribute monetary donations, but even the simplest act of sharing this on your Facebook, Twitter, blog, any basic social media outlet is very much appreciated. I just want to say thank you again to those who have supported me and encouraged me this long, knowing this is what I've wanted to do for years, and I'm finally taking the step to make it happen. And I want to thank everyone who has been a part of the journey with me thus far, as well as those of you who are going to help in being there in the future and seeing this through and making it happen. And I just want to thank everyone for your faith and belief in my success. And I hope you enjoyed. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.